It looks so very pretty though. But never mind. A Snickers wouldn't hurt. It is true. It is true. A Snickers, in fact, would not hurt.
What path lies before me?
This place is nice. This is cozy.
That might be worth a look.
What? Oh, something in the floorboards? Oh, you can walk through the curtain there. Unsent sending. No, I don't know what to do, so come back and tell me, or I'll come and find you. Death will not protect you, idiot. Lols. Mysterious Moonshay. Moonshay Isles, an archipelago located west of the Sword Coast. Honome, a queen of the swollen-muscled giants called Fomorians, found her way to Moonshay Island of Oman. Along with her loyal kin, she proceeded to conquer Oman. In this author's humble opinion, the continued transgression of the Feywild is a slight upon a rational thinker's pride. The duty should fall to capable individuals to boat or fly, or swim, so long as they move to Oman and any such Fey-infested place, and rebuke this impertinence with great verve and vigor. Archipelago. Archipelago. Archipelago? Archipelago. Archipelago? No, I'm not saying it like Archipelago. You like the phonetic pronunciations? You're very welcome. Anytime, guys. Archie. What? What? I speak English. Don't you know we can say the same word 9 times and it still be 9 different times and it still be correct? Don't you know this? Of course, Mika could never be wrong. Of course, no.
Seems simple enough.
Battle plans. Go for the eyes. I mean, that's a pretty standard battle plan. Elarathan residence backdoor key.
Squeeze their guts out of their ears like an overfilled sausage. Well, my
An overfilled sausage? Ew. Also, hi. Oh, that's a pretty office. Ooh, how about we live here, chat? How about we take over this house? We'll make this our base of operations. Hello. Nice to meet you. Anybody want to speak? I shall speak to George.
If you hear about the vines, I've cleared them off the neighboring houses already. Can't promise it'll be the last time. The druid's away for a while. I'm just her son. And apprentice, too, for my sins.
Okay, that's way more information than we need. Why would this place need a druid? It's a house in the middle of the city.
Ah, you think like my mother. That's why she keeps a small grove here. To return nature to the unnatural.
Oh. Wait, this is supposed to
Me?
be a grove?
I don't think nature ever left. People lay down cobbles, aye, but seeds still sprout between the cracks.
That voice does not match that face. Are you stereotyping orcs right now, Rich Team? Are you saying every orc needs to sound like this? Just like that? Why can't he be a posh orc? Just like that. Who's your mother?
Oh, I took you for a friend of hers. The druid. Jahira?
I guess this isn't Shadowheart's quest.
What? You know where my mum is? Tell Ryan, quickly.
I'll go get her. 1 second. Be right back. I don't think I'd be able to pronounce it in that tone, to be fair, now. Who do we want to leave? Bum, 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 bum.
Copper for your thoughts.
Stay here.
Come on.
Yep.
Oh,
Just for a minute. I gotta take Jahira to go meet her son, apparently, because her son is in the city. Who knew? Jahira, you have a half-orc son.
The cub speaks.
Rion is rather keen to see you.
Ah, you've wandered far in my absence. And now you come to march me to the gallows, is it?
Yes.
Come on, then. Likely you have some pointed questions. But you shall have to get in line behind my dear, dear daughter. The cub speaks.
Let's
As
go.
you wish.
All right. Come on, Jahira. Let's go meet your family.
I take no responsibility for your plants. You know I'm more of a mushroom man.
You've let my study turn into a thicket. Is this what I am hearing?
I tended to it. I just let it thrive in its own independence.
Mm-hmm.
You know, same way you raised us.
Ooh,
I raised
independently.
you to be a sweet and kind boy. What happened?
I watched what you did instead of listening to what you said. This
Ooh.
house has taken in a lot of children over the years. Mother dear was sometimes more commander than, well, mother dear.
So you're all Jahira's wards?
Wards, family, lifelong irritants. Use whichever term you wish.
We were down the market when I was about 9 years old. Some merchant started in with the usual. Yes, but where's your family? Whose son are you, really? When Mother was done with him, well, let's say he won't have any sons of his own to worry about.
Nature's law in action.
Jahira's castrated a man's in the street.
Tell Ryan about Mother, quickly!
what a surprise.
Uh-oh.
Ah, Mahler's mark, an ambush.
Are we quite sure she hasn't actually died this time, brother? She looks dead.
Smells it too.
It has been a hard road. But I can clip you both around the ear to prove I am no ghost. If it would help.
Forgive us, Mother. We're just surprised you still know how to find your way home.
Ooh. I figured Jahira lived in a cave. Alone.
You know Mother dear well already.
Ryan,
A sending spell can carry 25 words. Do you know how many Jahira's only message contained? In all this time she's been away? 7.
Met gorgeous hero out in Shadowlands. Is Shadowlands 1 or 2 words? Oh, I love this.
if you are trying to help me, please stop.
The message went, I'm sorry, you know what to do.
So why haven't you done it? You were supposed to get the young ones out of the city.
And you were supposed to be dead. That's what your oh-so-stoic message meant, yes?
No?
Yet here you are. So, what happened out there?
I got my skin saved by this one. We've come to take the fight to the cult, which is exactly why you all cannot be here.
Why?
Elder
plan on
Brain.
winning, don't you? You're the one who saved her, so tell me. Are we all doomed?
Yes. The cult is powerful. It's not going to be an easy
So
fight.
fight. That's what all you heroes and harpers are for, isn't it?
You are a very irritating girl.
This isn't your house, remember? You'll keep a civil tongue under our roof if we let you stay at all.
Have mercy, sister. She's old after all.
So old! Seems I'm outvoted. See, Mother? That is how you go about talking things through with your family. Now, if there's more to discuss, then bloody well come in. And wipe your boots.
They are so much alike, it's actually hilarious. She raised a daughter to be just like her. Yep, that's what it says. It does in fact say, I'm sorry, you know, domovoi invocation. Some matter of Rashomar household spirit thought to shower the lucky celebrants in gifts. It is signed only M, along with a small drawing of a rodent lined with what appears to be actual fur. Wait. I didn't do it. It wasn't me.
You three have been just guzzling the water recently. Save some for the others, all right? I'll tend the sanctuary till the real druid is ready to return. Make sure that happens, eh? I'm still just an apprentice.
No promises.
Might be worth a look.
You haven't been poking around the top shelves again, have you, Jessup? It's peaceful.
Of course not. Her diaries are off limits.
And written in code, too, I'm afraid.
I know. It's not a very good.
Insert. Oh! Do I have it on me still? Oh, I do! I kept it this whole time. Hold on. Hold on, hold on. See, chat, this is why you keep random things in your inventory for 9,000 years, okay? Okay? So then just pre-order it. It seems our last reports were hasty. Our investigations into the recent spat of disappearances across the city have led to the reemergence of the subjects in almost every case.
Come on, Ferdinand.
We're chasing down
I
these
just
last few
trained
and
you.
following up the rumors of strange shadows in the sky at night. Perhaps we can hope it's just a case of some overactive imaginations. Oh, okay, so the shadows that they saw at nighttime were probably the Nautiloid ships? Oh, and that's how they were abducting people. Oh. I will, of course, be happy to look in on the children in your absence, though I'd remind you that Rian and Jord are now twice my height and all too happy to remind me. Whatever business you're off on, take care. If the children take it into their heads to go herring off to help, I won't be able to stop them.
Coming along nicely there.
You have to wait till Monday? Oh, I see. Movement in the Shadowlands confirmed. Absolute cultists pass where the shadows are deeper. No clue as to how. And no means to follow. Light spied in Moonrise Tower from afar, and great movement of forces through the dark. They are gathering an army. Bring more harpers. Bring means of light. Quickly. I think they were talking about Jahira's beloved ranger bewitched. Citizens of the city were stunned to find a local landmark absent when the sun rose over the wide this morning. The beloved ranger, a statue dedicated to a hero of the city, was removed from its perch overnight, with reports of a struggle and sounds of battle during the dark hours. The city watch had no comment to add, but the market square told a tale of smashed cobblestone, scorched tiling, and blood-specked stalls. Whatever force wrestled the ranger from his perch, he did not go quietly. Ah, talking about Minsk.
Those leaves are a little darker than I'd like for Nieces. Bad soil?
What's down here? Jahira. She's got like 9 million treps.
The cub speaks.
Why didn't you tell me about your family?
I have given you much reason to think that Harpers hoard secrets like precious stones, but I promise you, this was not some intrigue. Just, plain and simple foolishness. As if by keeping clear of my family, I might keep them clear of the cult in turn. And if this fight were to go against us, well, they had already done their mourning. Why visit it on them twice?
I think she was just afraid of Rion. You're right. That is extremely
Careful
foolish.
now. Only I get to say it. And my daughter, apparently. I was wrong to think I could keep my children from this fight. They're Baldurian born and bred. The only damned reason I root myself in this place. This city is a cesspit. An open sewer of the soul that taints us with its filth and churns us out when all that is good has been stripped away. It also happens to be their home. And so it is mine. Ugh. That might be the first time I have said that out loud. Now come. We had best get to saving it. Lest Rion turn her ire on us both.
Yeah, that's kind of cute. That's cute. Why does it sound like she's keeping monkeys down here?
Pay no mind to those. You're probably safe so long as I am here. But if you do not trust me, take the weight from the pressure plate there.
Jahira is adept at keeping secrets, and for good reason. She was wise to try and keep her family safe. I just wish I could have done the same.
You know, I never dreamed our noble Jahira would be such a terrible, terrible mother. It's nice to see heroes are as awful as the rest of us.
Starion, please. Did we not just finish with your whole drama?
The orb casts glyphs familiar to the druid of ownership. Overwhelming it with the same element can often disable the enchantment.
Oh, that's cool.
Have no fear. The traps aren't meant for you. But, better to stick close, eh?
That's fair.
The orb casts glyphs familiar to the druid of ownership. Overwhelming it with the same element can often disable the enchantment.
Enchantment. Look at this.
The only patch of wilderness this city permits me. There ought to be supplies here to aid us.
She has a little pond. It's so pretty. Huh. Apparently there's a rat talking with a badger. Wait, Postmaster Badger talking to messenger rats. Oh, is this how she gets her information around the city? I guess that makes sense.
The Archdruid's eyes and ears have fallen away in her absence. I am training new ones.
all the last rats died.
Down by the Blushing Mermaid, there's a stink of something fey. Smell of arse, too. But boss doesn't care about that.
Yeah, that was Auntie Ethel.
I bring word of gnomes. Gnomes in the sea.
We have to go do that.
There's been killings in a holy place. Stinks of incense and blood.
We should know what that one is. So pretty down here. Look, she has like her own little hut by the water. Am I perma-blessed again? I think I am.
A long way to go still.
Oh, can you fix me, please? Thank you.
Let's get going.
This spot is cute. Should we make this a picture? There we go. So this is Jaheira's little place. What else does she have around?
On my way.
Does she have a bath? We could all use a bath.
Let's have a look.
She has an egg. We all just failed perception checks, so that's great. Oh, there we go. Jaheira, can you undo the traps?
Let us show them how it's done.
I'm kind of curious if like she sets off her own trap if she was to maybe not. Okay. Opulent chest is down there.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Yeah, she has a nice little place. Very cute. Can look out her window. I think it needs more sun, to be fair, but you know, it is what it is. Burlap sack. The Ball Spawn Saga. All you got was a stupid portrait for helping this dude? He painted your party member? Yes, but if you... Sometimes if you take it out again, it'll be of a different party member. The first time it was Karlak. I put it away. The second time it ended up being Halson, who wasn't even my party at that time. My dearest wife. Oh. Since you've forbidden the written of poems, I had to get creative this year. I tracked down a retired Cormian war wizard with a magical method of transferring mental imagery to parchment. The art is imperfect and perhaps better suited to espionage than name day gifts. With all my love and from a safe distance. Oh, a small inked picture of a smiling couple, their mouths agape far too wide, their joints twisting ever so slightly. But beneath the distorted brows, you can just make out a much younger Jaheira and a bearded man wearing a Harper pin. Yeah, that was her husband from the first or second?
At the ready.
Rite of the Timeless Body. Cryptic symbols cobbled together by the same hand, seemingly over years. Neat notations impose order on the chaotic sketches, describing manner of druidic ritual. Its purpose unclear, and its practice incomplete.
Rite of the timeless body. What's that about? I'd best ask Jaheira.
Jaheira!
The cub speaks. The threat of spanking never kept the children from poking through my things. Why should it deter you? It is a ritual, or it describes one at least, practiced by druids of certain esoteric circles. If they be learned and powerful enough, the practitioner of this ritual might slow their aging, extend their life well beyond its natural reach. In greener days, I might have been strong enough to do it. I might be yet, with the right preparations.
Isn't she already, an elf or half-elf? What can I do to help?
Do not look at me like that. I have been content to see the span of my natural years. A privilege far too few in this world can claim. I do not speak of clinging to life for its own sake, I just look back on that life's work and I wonder, is it done? The dead tree plague the world still. The city still falls prey to small minds like Gortash or lost souls like Orin. It is every Harper's hope to be a light that drives out darkness. But I've lived long enough to see so many of those lights burn out, while the shadows cling stubbornly on. Knowing that, isn't it our duty to burn on if we can? To fight for as long as we are able?
I wallowed in darkness for too long. If I could extend the time I have left in the light, I think I'd take it.
Perhaps. But if the darkness is really going to swallow everything as you Sharon say, it should at least have to work for its supper.
It's only natural to want more life.
Of course. It is our way. Just as it is Death's way to meet us along the path, gently oblivious to whatever it is we want. I spent most of my life fighting those who tried to escape their end. Gatherick, Irenicus, Sarevok. That is not company I would like to keep.
I understand that.
In truth, I had put this ritual from my mind. Until last light. Trapped in that darkness. I turned to my research again. What if I was a little stronger? As fast as I once had been. Then you came. And made the question moot. But I kept this. Just in case, I told myself. A final resort. Perhaps you were not the savior you seemed. I had learned better than to think of life as some simple tale after all. There is no guarantee of happy endings, or true heroes. I believe that still. But when I look on all that we have achieved since, I wonder perhaps it is not heroes we need. Only people who are willing to try. I do not know what manner of story that makes. But I do know that without an ending, it would be no story at all. So I will accept mine. When and however it comes. As for this city story, well, that is entirely your problem now.
Oh, okay, thanks, Jaheira. Jaheira's like, I don't want to live forever, so you deal with it. Thanks, bye. Well, you're not off the hook that easily, Jaheira. I want you around for a long time yet.
I have no plans to lie down and die. Well, perhaps a little lying down when all of this is done. But I do not plan on going anywhere just yet. And besides, you still have a tadpole in your skull. You're almost certainly going to die first.
Wow. Whoa. Whoa. Rude. Jahira kind of hot. You know, she's not too bad.
The cub speaks.
The cub speaks. Maybe we should steal the scroll. We're gonna steal that. Maybe we can use it. Starion, can you steal the other part off of her? I'm just curious.
Keep your blade close.